We might even imagine that we're taking a walk, and you could close your eyes if you'd like. And you might just imagine that you're out in a natural place that feels open and expansive and nurturing for you, whether that's the forest or the mountains, or it could be at the ocean or near some trees or at a place that is meaningful to you. And just as you walk, you just begin to open your senses to this place, to what it is that you see, to what it is that you feel. If there's any fragrance in the air, anything smell that sort of captures your attention, even a sense of taste. And maybe you're barefoot and you can feel your feet making contact with the earth, with the mud or the sand or the water, or and just to allow yourself just to be guided to a place that you might be able to sit down. Could be a log or some sand or a place by the river. Or a garden. And just with the intention just to drop a bit, to drop just a bit under that threshold of consciousness, those looping, repetitive, what am I going to have for dinner? What bill didn't I pay? I have to make this call, that call. We can get back to that. Believe me, it will be there waiting for you. But for now, just allow yourself to drop into just this place of being. And we can all hold one another here if it feels shaky or a little bit unsafe. That it's just us here. And there's something benevolent here. There's something merciful here that's containing us, that's holding us. And you could imagine just sitting in your lap, a cup. Could be a vase, a vessel, a container, anything that could hold water or some sort of cup, and ask Psyche to give you that image. You don't need to make anything up or get involved in some kind of cognitive, rational process, but just ask soul to show you this container, this cup, and to know that you may not see it. It's not about seeing something visually. Some of us imagine in that way, some of us don't, but could just be an intuitive felt sense of this cup. Just a knowing that it's there. If you listen carefully, there may be a voice, there may be a flute, there may be the sound of a bird, there may be a melody. And to just drop into that. What does that vase, that vessel, that cup look like? How is it decorated? What color is it? How big is it? And if it feels okay, you could just look inside. Take a look into the cup, into the vase, and just open to whatever it is that's been unlived for you. That creativity, that pull from the future, that pull into wholeness. Whatever it is that needs to come into your life right now, as ally, as guide, as a vehicle to help you find your way home. If you find that it's emptied out, if there's nothing inside, you could just enter into a relationship with that nothing, because that nothing is the womb. There's a pregnancy there. It's pregnant with life. What is it that I need to see? What is it that I need to feel? What is it that I need to know at this place, at this time in my life? There may be an image that comes of a bird or a deer or some animal that wants you to follow it down to the creek, or be the image of a castle or an ocean or a dolphin. Could just be the felt sense that you're being held, that you're being cared for, that someone, something is seeing you. That the divine is near. The ally is here. The friend is here. And if you're feeling some emotion, you could just for a few moments just allow yourself, if you can, to just feel it, to really make contact with it, to feel it from the inside all the way out. Finally, to meet this part of you that may have been longing to reach you for so long. Not to harm you, not to hurt you, not to make you feel bad, not to make you suffer, not to make you struggle, but as an emissary, as an emissary of wholeness. And whatever you're feeling, you could ask Psyche to turn that into an image or into a figure that you might have a dialogue with. And so whatever it is that's coming into arising out of that vessel, that cup, to just open into that now, and you could have your own journey with that, and we'll check back with a couple minutes. Where is it that soul is leading you, is pulling you? What is it that soul wants of you in this life? Underneath all the noise and the busyness and the collective, there's that place in you of depth, of beauty, of mercy, creativity, of pure wisdom. It's not easy to see our difficulties, our challenges, our depressions, our anxieties, our meaninglessness as paths. But that is the invitation. That is the alchemical way. That is the prima materia. That is the material that the soul is giving to us to draw us nearer to itself. And so, as you're ready, you could just, if there's a lid on that vessel or that jar, you could place the lid back on top, or you could cover it with your hands and you could bid farewell to any figures that may have appeared, to any animal friends. And you could just allow that vessel, that cup, to dissolve into your own heart, which is where it resides. And you could stand up and just find your way now back out of the forest, feeling your feet in the mud or the sand or wherever you happen to be. Stepping through a doorway back into the room that you're in. Okay, so as you're ready, you could just allow your eyes to open.